Welcome to Lark 204. This is the demo on how to use the system in here and how to use Zoom and to simply project something onto the display. So without further ado, let's go. First thing we will do is go over here, find the remote to the TV. We've labeled it TV, and we're going to power it on. The remote sensor is over here on this corner, so that's where you're going to want to aim it. We'll turn it on, and if it says HDMI, then you're good. If it says anything other than that, for example, if it says VGA or whatever else, you want to tap the HDMI button here, right here, and keep tapping it until it says HDMI. It'll go through HDMI 1, HDMI 2, but again, I'm just pressing that HDMI button on the remote until it says HDMI. Great, so we have a green light, it's powered on, that's good. Next, we're going to power on the speakerphone. So I will tap that, and we'll give that a minute to turn on. You'll see the green light flickering, and in a few moments, it will become solid green. While that's happening, let's go over and take a look at how you connect your system. So over here, the first thing we'll do is just kind of make sure that this up top here is powered on, and it appears to be, so the power is blue, and this is set to HDMI 1. It really shouldn't have to be on anything else, so we're just going to leave this as is. If it is on something else, you can tap this input button to toggle things back to HDMI 1. Now, we'll make sure that the cables are secure. That's good. We'll follow those back over to here, to this mechanism here. So this little docking station adapter thing, whatever you want to call it, will combine the HDMI cable and the USB cable. So we have our video, and we have our connection to the Zoom speakerphone. So this just allows you to plug it all into a single USB-C cable port on the side of your computer. If you don't have the tiny USB-C connection, you can disconnect this and plug these directly into your computer separately. So, but for now, we're just going to leave this plugged in. We're going to connect that to our computer, and that will be great. Your screen may flicker. It may ask you what you want to do to project, but if all works well, we'll see our image on the screen. Great. So that's step one. Step two, how to do Zoom. So I'm going to open up the Zoom app. And if for some reason Zoom doesn't open when you click Zoom here, I edited this video because it actually crashed on me. I had to unplug and plug this in a couple of times to make sure it works. So in the future, we may be seeing a different adapter that's a little bit more reliable. In the meantime, what you want to do is unplug, plug this thing in so that Zoom can open, and one of my favorite shortcuts, Command, comma, gets me directly to the settings menu. Alternately, you can go up to Zoom Workplace and click on Settings. That gets you to the same menu. So first things first, I'm going to go over to Video and Effects and select the camera, which thankfully it has already selected this AWUE4 camera, and as you can see, we see 204. That camera, the AWUE4, is the camera sitting above the TV. So that's over there. That's how you select that camera. And make sure to enable HD video for the best quality. Next, we're going to select audio settings. Over here, you want to select this Yamaha YVC 1000 MS for the speaker and for the microphone. And you can tell it's actually hearing me pick up audio. So as I'm talking, you can see the audio bars going. So again, I have a whole bunch of audio devices in here. We don't want to pick the built-in microphone in the camera up top because that's not good. So again, we want to make sure it's Yamaha YVC 1000 MS for both the speaker and the microphone. And we can test it. And we hear audio, and we can test the microphone by clicking Test Microphone, and then we will click on Stop Recording. Clicking Test Microphone, and then we will click on on stop recording. Great, and we hear audio, so that's great. So now you can just start a Zoom meeting and use the room's camera and speakerphone. And that's how you connect to the system, show something on the TV, and use the speakerphone below the display. And if for some reason it's really quiet, you can always come over here and manually turn up the volume. And you should be able to also move this microphone out closer into the room if you need it. And otherwise, that's what's going on. So if you have any problems, as always, call the IT help desk with any concerns, 610-861-1500, or you can email help@moravian.edu, and that will automatically create a service ticket. So have a great day, everybody.